Hey guys, today as I promised we're gonna talk about IELTS speaking test part, okay? I will show you sample answers, sample questions and sample topics that examiners may ask the candidates. Also, I will show you the great resource I found on the internet for you to prepare IELTS. That source is called ildessentials.com. Okay, I will leave the link on the description box. So when you do your speaking part on IELTS, a certified examiner will ask you questions. Okay, so this speaking part will last from 11 to 14 minutes and it consists of 3 parts. In part 1, your examiner will ask you to talk about yourself, your life, your job, your hobbies, etc. In part 2, you will given a card and there will be a topic or a question, and you should ask this. You should answer these questions, and also on that card it will highlight the points you should cover during your talk. Okay, you have to be careful about that. So that is part 2, and you'll be given 1 minute to prepare for part 2. In part 3, you will have a discussion, and that will be longer than the part 1 and part 2. Okay, and your examiner will ask you questions after that. And all this, the whole process will take about 10-15 minutes. So this side is really a good one. I'm gonna show you. Now let's look at the speaking sample tasks that are given on this side. For example, let's click on the speaking sample task part 1. If you click on that, you're gonna see questions that an examiner may ask a candidate. Let's talk about your hometown or village. What kind of place is it? What is the most interesting part of your town, village? What kind of job do the people in your village do? Okay. Would you say it's a good place to live? These are sample questions. After that, the good thing about this site is you will see speaking sample task part 2 recording. You can actually listen to this conversation between the examiner and the candidate. Okay, this is a pretty good listening comprehension, and also this is a good opportunity to improve upon your speaking skills. So let's switch on and let's listen to this conversation.
Now in this first part, I'd like to ask you some more questions about yourself. Okay, let's talk about your hometown or village. What kind of place is it?
It's quite a small village, about 20 kilometers from Zurich, and it's very quiet, and we have only two little shops, because most of the people work in Zurich or are orientated to the city.
What's the most interesting part of this place?
So it goes like 1 minute, just 1 minute. So first part of your speaking test will last only for 1.5 minutes. So now let's say that you have listened to this topic but you didn't get the most of it. Yeah, you have some comprehension issues. In that case, this great site offers you this conversation in writing. Look. Okay, here you can see this conversation in writing. which means you listen to it, you have some issues, you know that you didn't understand some new words. In that case, you open this PDF file, you read it again. If there are any new terms, new phrases, you translate them and learn by heart so you can use them in future topics. Okay, so that is what I wanted to share with you today. The site is great. Just go to the site and navigate, because it offers lots of useful help on improving your IELTS reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills. Okay, you can learn by heart separate phrases, words, idioms, phrasal verbs, so you can improve your vocabulary and use them in other topics. But do not memorize or do not learn by heart the whole ready to go text. If you memorize a text from A to Z, and if you happen to have that question during the real IELTS exam, then your examiner will know. They will know that this is not your own text. This is not your own talk. This is something you have memorized, and that will not do good. Okay? So, that's it for today. As usual, my dear subscribers, thumbs up. And I would like my guests to convert themselves into my subscribers. And I'll see you next time. Take care.